I think it's a very good idea. One, the platform you want to use or the medium you want to use. TV, like you said, digestible, quick to access, and doesn't task. The average consumer. Now you have a multiplicity of stakeholders that you're targeting with your messaging. You talked about donor community. You've talked about practitioners. You talked about private sector, you've talked about even those who just want to know the impact of aid and development on a global scale, and those who want to basically probably copy, adopt, or adapt whatever has been done in a particular, and including those who just want to have information on what's going on in the development space. So creating a kind of melting pot for all of that to happen is indeed a novel idea. But the key bit is to actually create specific value propositions for the different stakeholders. I like the idea of what you said because it seems to me you've actually thought about the value proposition for the different stakeholders. Picking a theme for a particular day, because the theme of a particular day addresses a different audience. You don't have the same audience, and I'm assuming this will be more of short videos, more skit videos that you can check, you can actually go back to a video. So I don't think there's any loss. There's no any way of losing in terms of creating that platform. But what you would want, I think you would be looking towards subscriptions, towards viewing the page or viewing the platform. Maybe initially to gain traction might just be free, interesting stuff that people will be interested in checking out. And obviously as a practitioner, I would be very much interested in checking the page, basically because I would learn what's going on in other places. I will assume that cross-carpeting between implementation projects across donors, across countries, across sectors. So you are basically going to create a novel knowledge sharing platform. That's what I see it as, which is valuable to practitioners. Okay. As a practitioner, every practitioner who's done something successful, even if it's not successful, but something novel, something that has had some degree of impact, would be very proud to share that knowledge on an independent platform, which is what you're creating. So asking me to come on the platform would be a no-brainer. I would basically just come and talk about, even if it's not something that's worked, if it's something that was attempted, how it was done, how it was not done, is something that any novel practitioner would love to talk about.
Right.
And because it's TV, it's not a report, it's not a written document that you then have to read for hours on end. A 3, 4 minute, 5 minute video which gives you a summary of what's going on is something that I would definitely be open to putting on board, and also hoping to get from other people who are on your platform.
I mean, one of the other things I thought about is that it allows people, professionals, to share the context that goes with the report. So
Right.
you write the report, and sometimes it's
Difficult to share.
the context of the situation. So if you're there explaining, and people are able to ask you questions, people that may have seen your report are able to ask you questions.
It's easier to relate to a video version of most of the reports that are generated in the development sector. It's like the news. There's a reason why we all log into CNN. You wake up in the morning, you want to find out what's going on, you check on CNN. It gives you briefs of everything. So basically for a development practitioner, you want to know what's going on in other places. You log on to Development TV and, oh wow, this is what's going on here. Oh wow, this is what's been done. Or at the search platforms, I search water and sanitation. It tells me there's a video done by a program working on water and sanitation. I learn from what they've done. The opportunities to ask questions, and I believe you would have a panel of sort of experts who also field responses and questions. So it's like I said, and again for the donor community, it actually creates a platform for them to better highlight and showcase what they've been doing, other than the government, high-level government interaction. But this is a platform that the regular individual can log on to say, oh, okay. For instance, let me use for example Nigeria. People say, oh, UK Aid is working in Nigeria. What are they doing in Nigeria? What programs are they running in Nigeria? You have a glossary of UK Aid programs, the tenure, the durations, what they impacted, what they achieved. You have a video that summarizes all of that. Management companies have a way of showcasing their own even contribution to development. So it's again, and considering that it's independent of all of them, it's an unbiased platform. It's not owned by any one of them. They simply put in information. So it creates a much more, for sake of a better word, relatable platform for the average person.
No, listen, thank you very much. I appreciate your thoughts and I appreciate your opinion. I especially like the independent angle because it's something that I've not thought about in all my discussions with people. I've actually never used the word independent.
It's critical to be independent.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's that. It eliminates any sort of bias that it's owned or is biased by either a donor or a management company or an implement. You are independent, so you are able to secure information because people trust that it's confidential information. Some of it may be confidential, so people are able to trust the platform. Different organizations, different donors, different implementers. Exactly, there's no agenda, and this is publicly available information in the report. So it's basically not like they're going against the grain, So
yeah. Listen, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the time.